The Las Vegas Raiders are finally in a position where they could potentially get their number one signal caller or their number one quarterback in the 2023 NFL draft. And it's like, Derek Carr, you love him. There were some good times, there were some bad times, mostly bad-ish, something like that. But at this point in time, it's finally time to get your number one signal caller and your franchise quarterback, as well as fill a couple of other needs in the 2023 NFL draft, all of which we are very happy to cover today as we get back into our mock draft sessions. We absolutely love it. As we go through these couple things to keep in mind, yes, this is mock draft number one, meaning that we do not do any trades for this first one. We just see where the board falls, and we go from there. This is before free agency. This is just one of those things where we just want to see where the thing falls. Also, yeah, we've got a cup of Joe. Got some good coffee. Our part of our segment here is, hey, let us know what kind of coffee you guys drink. Is it black? Is it, is there any kind of, creamer in there? Let us know what kind of creamer you guys drink if you guys do. But anyway, let's stop messing around and get immediately right to it and talking about this. So here we go. If this thing will work with me today. So 7 down here. You guys can't see it because it's right behind me. So, because I thought maybe you guys would want to see me. Anyway, so 7-round mock draft here. Care for positional value is high. Draft for needs high because I do believe NFL teams need to be realistic with this. That's why there's no randomness. No randomness. So I'm going to actually take off the Bears one here that I just did. Make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, so number one here. Again, no trades. Just trying to see where the board falls. So here we go. Okay, so right off the bat here, I want to trade. Because I do actually want to see how far CJ Stroud will fall. But the fact that CJ Stroud falls to you at 7, I kind of like it. I actually really like it. You get potentially the arguably the number one quarterback in this draft at 7, when he probably should have gone there. He falls to you at 7. You absolutely love it. I don't even think this one is a debate at this point. You take it and run absolutely. So CJ Stroud there, again, waiting for these next couple of things to fall your way and just seeing where all this falls. So the next thing is defense, baby, and offensive line. Those are the two things that I really want to go after. So here you are. Drew Sanders, Arkansas. Drew Sanders was a stud at Arkansas. Like, I really love me some Drew Sanders. Denzel Perryman is also getting up there. Eli Ricks is there. I know DB is kind of a need. This is tough because I really want to get Cody Mauch there coming up out of North Dakota State because he's an absolute stud as well. Drew Sanders, though, he flies around. He definitely flies around. You know what? I'm going to pull the trigger. Drew Sanders, the man that just flies around, makes plays, did it for a little bit for Alabama, then went over to Arkansas, and did it for them. I love it. Drew Sanders there. I know it's not a need per se, but Drew Sanders is definitely somebody that I feel like the Raiders should have their eye on. Again, this isn't set in stone. We're going to see where a lot of this falls for the Raiders. I know that offensive line now is a big need. So here we go. So you got Isaiah Foskey there. Blake Freeland. I love it. So DeJuan Jones. Oh. Now, if this was a perfect world, I would trade down a little bit just to see how far DeJuan Jones falls, but DeJuan Jones. Right tackle, baby. Starting right tackle for years. I love DeJuan Jones. That dude's a stud. Long arms, big body. Get his technique right, and you'll be fine. You've got a Pro Bowl right tackle for many years to come. So, let's see. Ronnie Hickman. Let's see here. Joe Tippmann. Joe Tippmann coming up out of Wisconsin. I love me some Joe Tippmann. I really do. Listen, I know that you have, actually, I got to think this through. Because if you go Tippmann, geez. You got a good center. I'm not going to take anything away from him. Let's see here. Getting too far there. 109, like... Ronnie Hickman's still there, though. Like, Ronnie Hickman's a stud safety, and Duron Harmon and everybody else is getting up there. I'm going to go Ronnie Hickman. I'm sorry. Ronnie Hickman's a stud coming up at Ohio State. Getting him in the 4th round is low-key a steal. You've got your right tackle in Jones there. You've got Hickman. I love how this draft is ending up so far. Oh, Jarrett Patterson fell. Oh, that's a no-brainer. Jarrett Patterson, I'm sorry, but Jarrett Patterson I felt like was a guy that honestly probably could go day 2 here in the 2nd and 3rd round, so getting him in the 5th year for me is a stud. I love me some Jarrett Patterson. So you got guard help. You got tackle help. You got help at, let's see here. You got your quarterback of the future. Oh, Drake Nugent. Listen, do you double down? DJ Turner coming up out of Michigan. This is tough. Because I wanted to go Drake Nugent here because Drake Nugent can play center or guard. I love him. I think he could do a lot of different things. But DJ Turner's just sitting there. I think DJ Turner's going to be a really good corner in this league. I'm going DJ Turner. You got a little bit of help there. So, okay, awesome. Okay, so now we get into the fun part of it. So you're in the 6th round. You got 3 picks left. You can really just start to pick guys based on what you think of them. So, okay, Sim Richards is there. Josh Wyle. Listen, I like me some Josh Wyle. I really do. Because, like, I know you've got Darren Waller, but let's be real. He's kind of getting up there. Also, Foster Moreau is, like, entering one of his, like, he's entering, what is this, his last year of his rookie contract, something like that. Josh Wyle is a stud coming up at Cincinnati. Getting him here in the 6th round, too. This is a good tight end class. I like Josh Wyle. I really do. Let's see here. Okay, so we got 2 picks left in the 7th round. UDFA, guys. I love it. Okay, DeMarco Helms is there. DJ Dale. Jared Clark was supposed to go last year. Jaren Hall. Do you double dip on quarterback here? Like, Jaren Hall was a stud at BYU. Like, do you just say, hey, do you do it? I think you do. I think you do. Doubling down on quarterback. I mean, not necessarily Mr. Irrelevant, but let's do it. I know we're getting crazy here. This is the first draft of the year. I know we're going to do a lot of different things here. Okay, so let's see. In the 7th round here, our last pick. Sorokia Dennis. Okay. Ooh, Drake Thomas coming out of North Carolina State. Demario Douglas. Darius Davis. You know what? I'm going to go Drake Thomas here. I like me some Drake Thomas. You get some more linebacker help for this. Listen, again, I know this draft, we got pretty much everything we need for the Raiders. I felt like they kind of got a lot of their needs taken care of. You got your franchise quarterback. You double down on it. You know what I mean? Also, you got some things taken care of. Drew Sanders, I don't care what anybody says. That's a great pick, as well as DeJuan Jones. Listen, DeJuan Jones is your starting. Get Jermaine Illuminar out of there. I'm sorry. I've been saying it for over a season now. Just Jermaine Illuminar. I'm sorry, DeJuan Jones. He's your future starter at right tackle. He's going to be a stud there for a long time. Then you get Ronnie Hickman. Actually, let's start over. So CJ Stroud, he falls to you at 7. Love it. I mean, your quarterback of the future. He's going to be your guy. You roll with it. Absolutely. So A+ there. I love the pick. So 2nd round here, Drew Sanders, linebacker. Drew Sanders. I love me some Drew Sanders. The man just flew around there for Arkansas last year and did some big things for him. I think he's going to be a big linebacker for the Raiders. I think he's going to be able to blitz the quarterback or rush the passer. I think he's going to be out in coverage. I think he's going to be everywhere. You're going to do a lot of different things with Drew Sanders. DeJuan Jones, I've said it from before. I'll say it again. This man is like 6'8". He's got a wingspan of like 7 feet. He's got long arms, great athleticism coming up out of Ohio State there. He's your dude at right tackle. You said it and forget it. Ronnie Hickman there at safety. Love it. Ronnie Hickman's going to be a stud in the NFL. I know he falls to the 4th year, but Ronnie Hickman, make no mistake. Also, Jarrett Patterson here. You get, on my opinion, this guy could be a 2nd round pick in his playing guard here. You probably have him compete, but he could be a starter for you as early as day 1 because that's the kind of player that Patterson is. I really like him. DJ Turner, the corner coming up out of Michigan, at least going to push the likes of the rest of your cornerbacks. Again, when we go into these other mock drafts, I'm going to be trading down. I want to get a lot of other corners. I want to make some things happen here, but I really like me some DJ Turner, just kind of starting things out here. Next is Josh Wyle, tight end. Again, Darren Waller, he's getting up there. I also know that Foster Moreau is entering one of the final years of his contract, his rookie contract. Even if it's not, Josh Wyle having a good another tight end like him never hurts. Also, so I got Jaren Hall here because I double dipped because I really feel like Jaren Hall, if you work out some of the kinks, if you just see what you got, I don't think he can hurt, especially in the 6th round. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback. Now, could you trade down in the 7th? Yeah, but you're nitpicking at that point. Jaren Hall had himself a heck of a year there at BYU. We'll see what you can get there. Also, round 7, Drake Thomas, the linebacker. At least some special teams help. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think Drake Thomas is going to provide you a guy that just comes around, makes plays, and you can't beat it. So, but that's it. That is the first mock draft for the Las Vegas Raiders for the 2023 NFL Draft. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. Whoa. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our first mock draft for the Las Vegas Raiders, and maybe some players we should have definitely taken, or maybe some players we shouldn't have taken.